Hello, Ceaseless Challengers. This is Crimson, and you are watching some Dark Souls. And we're picking up where we left off after something mysteriously died and gave us souls. And we've been running around Lost Izalith after we killed Dark Knight Kirk and the Pyromancer that's hanging out here. Got the Pyromancy Chaos Flame Whip and had a player invade us, and we managed to kick them out with this dried finger thing somehow. I don't know how that worked, but it did. So gonna be keeping that around and see if it works again since we're still human. So now we're going to check out this area down here, which is a lovely place. A little more statues, because who doesn't like fighting statues? Slow. Slow. Thick, but slow. And slow makes things easier to hit. Nice bowling pin strike, we'll call that one. Got some guys to tear through. So, we're going to make sure we have some purple moss clumps on our bar. Nothing worth checking out over there. Nothing I know over there, but before we go there, let's see this mysterious item. That wasn't a mysterious item at all. That was just here to lure you into a trap. That's down there. Now we totally could have fallen into and been eaten by. That's right, those Octorok fellows, as we call them, because good old Zelda. Are sitting there with their giant head mouths open, waiting for a snack to drop on down from that trap. But we aren't gonna fall for it. We're gonna get things done. Like collect some slab, because who doesn't want slab? We're gonna do that by running around in dangerous toxic poison without our appropriate ring on. But with a ring on. So you can't tell from here, but there's some stairs on that side. It could be two-hit stagger these guys for my great sword of Artorias. So let's just have a nice drop. Wow, the abyss! Nope, this goop. And we're immediately poisoned, and we're running slow, just as the Great Swamp usually does. But on this side, we can find our stairs. Could have switched to the sorcery remedy for this place, but we have moss clumps and plenty of potions, flasks, so I can heal up there. Check this side to see nothing hiding there. And there are some items by those Octoroks. Their mouths open down there. We're going to be getting them later. And of course, nothing on this side. And if we have a nice look down here, we should, maybe not, be finding some extra hidden items, or at least the staircase. Very useful. Ow. I recall there being more down here. Am I just crazy? Well, here's a doom hole that you don't want to fall down, because you'll die. Now you can switch to the rusted iron ring here for more mobility, if you really want it. Or if you use range against the Octorok fellows to pull those guys out one by one. And in fact, let's take our head off and even do it ourselves. All one's slowly meandering towards us. 40, so let's get gloves off. Is that going to put us? Yes. It's going to put us way under, but under, at least. And I believe we already checked both these signs for loot. There's nothing? Am I sure? Am I crazy? Guess I'm crazy, guys. I hate to break it to you, but I'm absolutely nuts. I sure am? Aha. There it is. I knew I wasn't crazy. It's just hiding over here in this corner. Mimic check. No mimic. And here you have your red titanite slab. Very important to get that, because one, you can break it down for your upgrades for your fire and chaos weapons. I think it's fire and chaos, that's red. But one per playthrough, unless you go through some pretty crazy lizard hunting. No hole on this side, so you have to engage them all on the other side. Which isn't too tough. And let's see what they have for me in my poisonedness. Since I can run in the swamp water now. Excuse me, sir, would you like to come out here away from your friends? I'd like to not engage all of you at once, please. That sounds lovely. Well, you know what then? Since you guys want to fight 2-on-1. Oh, is that a, hold on. Was that a player invading me? Oh, I'm getting eaten. There we go. That's it. Yep. Should kill me. So they'll pick you up and throw you into their heads. It's pretty neat. Again, remember if you die, switch to your charred ring and run back in. It's not often you get eaten by an Octorok. Thrown in, spun around, but it's very painful. Very painful. Probably worth shouting and not face palming because you're trying to think of several other things. I do want to get that loot though, so we'll be going back. We'll be going back. And there is another thing to show you before fighting that boss. Something fun. Exciting. At least fun, probably not exciting. Nowhere near as exciting as getting eaten by an Octorok and feeling very bad about yourself. But hey, you know, if you play Dark Souls and feel bad about yourself and you die on video, then, you know, you're probably not doing it right. Probably not. You play with friends, though. If you both have similar soul levels and are good at placing your soul signs. The orange soapstone, or not the orange, the white soapstone. Orange if you are sunlight covenant, to make sure it's stand out in color. Gives you both sunlight medallions when you defeat a boss together. There are a lot of rules about the summoning of other players that you may want to look up if you're trying to play with your friends. Mostly things like soul levels got to be about the same, and the areas have to have bosses and such that you can kill. And then remember that not both players can't use Estus Flash, only the player who summoned the other player. Player whose world it is. Ah, wall. Ow. Don't eat me again! So, this is our... Oh, God. Well, that's how you get eaten for the second time. At least I got my souls. So I wasn't expecting my great sword to bounce off the wall when I was hitting that second one. And it did. And I died by being eaten again. Which is fantastic. And I'm not going to die by running across the lava without the appropriate ring equipped. No, I'm not. I don't know why I'm having such a difficult time with this. Pretty strange to me. Maybe they're just mad I'm calling them Octoroks. Maybe it's because I'm not engaging them with full health, so I can shoot lasers out of my sword. That's what I'm doing wrong. I need to get my Moonlight Greatsword out here and start throwing stuff, or get a Drake sword equipped. Start shooting things at them. Sad. Sad now. I get eaten once, but twice in the blender of the Octoroks. That's a grab type attack, so remember that you can't block it. Thought I was going to manage to roll away from it, but because my sword ball bouncing got me nice and stuck, I panicked and died. Maybe if I had a quicker weapon like my Fury Sword that I like so much, I'd be able to tear these guys apart a bit easier. Maybe the fire attack them. You know what, in fact, let's just go for it. We died twice with our other weapon. Having trouble getting over a log. Ah, nice wide swings. Alright. You know how it works. You know what? Oh, I don't think I could actually survive that fall. But you can fall and get some plunging attacks in. If you so desire. Let's get our ring on. Wherever it's hiding. Right there. And do we want to try a plunging attack into a giant gaping mouth? Well, I don't think so. Doesn't seem like the smartest of decisions I could make. I could equip some nice poison resist gear. I don't want to deal with this poison so much. Oh look, they're already coming to meet me. Okay. Oh god. Oh god, I thought I got blendered again. I was wrong. What's wrong? I'm going to run now. No. No. You can also lure them into this hole that they'll gladly fall down. Which is a very, very likely tactic. One that is probably worth using. Okay. Okay. And of course they can't fit around this corner, because they're so fat. And you can just do a loop around and go grab your souls, instead of getting blendered again and being sad. I'm just trying to make a video about a boss, but Blender Octoroks say no. I'm gonna get my souls at least, you jerks. And the items that are hiding in here. Okay, so we get a red Titanite chunk. Which is a chunk, remember that. Soul of a Brave Warrior, which I think is 8,000. And a green Titanite shard. Probably not worth it, but we have it now. Alright. Oh, you're not dead. You must have been the one I hit twice. Nope. Okay, there's his grab attack. That didn't connect for a change. There we are. Knock the rocks down. 2,000. 1,000 souls, that ain't. Okay, so you can go up the stairs on these sides. Have some nice clumps. And the way you get out is you find the right tree bridge branch that leads you out of here. Is it on this side or the other side? I got all turned around because I got scared of Octoroks. Looks like it's on the other side. Still don't know where the trees are growing out of. It doesn't make a lot of sense because everything here is lava. But they're growing out of lava. They're lava trees. Did I really get that wrong? I did. Well, now I'm gonna have to jump down there again. Fantastic. Fantastic. Well, I'll get it right this time. So, I need to go up this way. I'm hopping to get poisoned again. Then, use all my purple moss clump. Hopefully the boss will be smooth. I'd be happy about that one. Okay, so up over here, where I came the first time, on this side, there's this tree branch bridge, root, treeness. Goes up and around, and up. And you come back in, right down the way you came. Come on, guy. I finally got past those silly Octoroks that blendered me multiple times. And you're gonna slow me down up here? I gotta run around the ground. Okay, so is one more thing we're showing before the boss of this area, one of the Creep Lord soul holders. The Bed of Chaos boss is this area, which is not fun or exciting or a happy time at all, because it has a demon statue on a very small bridge. Well, not a very small bridge, but a small bridge. And this particular demon statue, aside from being an all-around jerk, as most demon statues are, has a... Ow. So, you see that he did a ton of damage already with just 2 hits. Pretty much my entire health bar. And you know how... Well, I guess I don't have much heavy armor on. You know what? I'm going to go past you to show off my event. Then I'll come back and try to fight you after getting some real armor on. Since you hurt so much. So I could wear the hat. And I could wear the gloves. Now, so down here, if you have triggered the appropriate events, aside from this crystal lizard. Hello, lizard. Time to die. Nice vertical swings from a great sword. Great for lizard killing. So you can already see it down there, some nice shiny red eyes. Blow shiny red eyes. So we have these little things, and Knight Solaire.
Finally, I have my very own son. I am the son. I've done it. I have. Yes, I did. I did. Oh. Oh.
So you can find Solaire here being nice and orgasmic. I'm not going to throw any lightning bolts at me, that's kind of him. But he's not so tough.
It's dark. So dark.
So really you just need to talk to him a bit, but you get his sword, his shield, his talisman, and the rest of the gear he was wearing. So before we show that off, let's get on down here and finish off these scary glowing eye bugs. And get our sunlight maggot, which is a helmet, believe it or not. And no, it's not going to consume us like Solaire. But now we can touch this door and open up this shortcut. It's not a very good shortcut, but is potentially another means of getting to this boss. This leads back to where the fire stage is. You remember that boss 2 bosses ago. So let's get that gear out. That would be the sunlight sword. Way up here, way up here. Sunlight straight sword, sunlight talisman, and the sunlight shield, along with the rest of his gear. Iron helmet, armor of the sun, iron bracelet, and iron leggings. So we're regular old Solaire now. As his weapon swings aren't very fancy. But straight sword, if you want to use one. And pretty big shield, the sunlight shield is. And the sunlight talisman, not the most amazing, but it's there. So the stats on the sunlight straight sword, CC 1212, strength and dex. And 82, nothing really amazing, no special effects. This standard long sword belonged to Solaire of Astora, is of high quality, is well forged, and has been kept in good repair, easy to use, dependable, but unlikely to live up to its grandiose name. Sunlight shield, D scaling, 12 strength, 100% physical. Just an orbital shield. The shield of the Solaire of Astora, Knight of Sunlight, decorated with a holy symbol, but Solaire illustrated it himself, and it has no divine powers of its own. As it turns out, Solaire's incredible prowess is a product of his own training and nothing more. And the Sunlight Talisman, again, nothing fancy, 14 faith, allows you to cast miracles. But, looks fancier than our normal talisman, so we can leave that equipped. And his regular armor, it has an amount of poise. Not the best around, but if you have poise, and like sunlight, you can wear it with its lack of special traits. Oh, and the pants. Well, they're very fancy tights. And if you can't tell from that, they're very fancy. Even if you look like Bacon. You'll be Captain Bacon Man. Okay. So that's 3 clink. Yeah, of course we clink. Although you notice something about this clink. If we can show it off. Is that it is more of a chainmail clank. So each armor can have its own particular sound associated with it, which is really neat. Just over, huh? Alright. We'll go, gold hemmed. Again, you can tell that this gold hemmed is quite good. Xanathos, you're heavier though. Well, I do have weight for you. I do. But I like this look. I'm going with it. Okay, now this fellow, right here, he was a great big jerk and I hate him so much. I hate you so much, guy. Has a whole lot of health. 72 damage with this sword. So, if I wanted to kill you, 72, 144, and you jump and get 3 hits off there. If you want to fight that guy and make your shortcut a bit easier, you can. I'm not going to, because he can kill you so easily. I mean, with all this armor and my vitality, I'm barely surviving that. But I'm doing 70 damage when he likely has something like 7,000. It's not a nice fight. That's one of the grumpiest enemies, I'd say, in the game, and one that takes a lot of fun out of it for me. But I'm gonna end this video here, which I'm sad about because I want to get the boss in, but I died because I suck. And We're going to fight the boss in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. My feet are in the stairs. And my hat is off to you.